Welcome to another special edition of the Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. I'm John Watts along with Brad Cook, and here we are at the St. Louis Home and Garden Show. I think that's what it's called exactly.
Close enough, right?
And we are here with someone from SunSpace, it looks like, unless you're wearing a shirt that's not related to. Okay. And
Yeah.
Brad, introduce us.
Well, this is Stuart.
Travis Skaggs
you
with
know what?
SunSpace Sunrooms. No worries.
I knew
right.
I was going to mess that up, right?
No worries.
So this is my seventh podcast today, and I've already had a conversation with one guy. I was saying, we had a guy here that said, and it was this guy 5 minutes before. So I'm kind of shocked already.
He quoted him to him. I was like, oh, that's great.
I've been there.
It was quite embarrassing. I'm not over it just yet.
No worries.
But anyway,
No worries.
What do you guys do at SunSpace? Tell me about the company.
We are a manufacturer of backyard living products. Extruded aluminum decking, railing, screen rooms, 3-season, all-season rooms, patio covers, motorized pergolas, motorized screens.
yeah.
Pretty much anything in that backyard living space.
I was walking through the show today, just a few minutes ago, and I thought, why haven't I seen them before? And also, I'll look at booths that look like there are people in there to work the show, while an owner type might have some time to come chat with us. So, you were standing there, and I thought, all right, let's see if we can make this happen. I'm glad he did, because his product is some of that look that just. It's good when you see it. Sometimes you can just see quality when you look at it, and it's really good looking stuff, and it looks like it's high quality stuff too. We talked a little bit on the way, but I would love to hear about kind of everything that you guys are doing, what's hitting, what's trending now, and kind of where you started, where you came from, and where you are now.
Started in 1991 just as a local retail. We've slowly grown into one of the largest sunroom backyard living manufacturers in North America. We're close to 300,000 square feet of manufacturing between 5 or 6 different spots. 250 dealers in North America. Pride ourselves on customization. I have no standard anything. I can enclose just a front porch. I can enclose an entire pool and everywhere in between.
And that's fascinating, because I always get around to with people like yourself that do what you guys do. Is there anything on the shelf? And sometimes the answer is no. Well, you have nothing on the shelf. Tell me what you want, and we'll make it.
Exactly. Nothing standard. No standard knee wall heights. No standard doors, windows. We make a full line of multi-panel, 3-4 panel doors that can actually all collapse or accordion to one side.
Right.
So I can still give you that open pavilion patio cover type feel, but close it off when the weather's more inclement.
What do you think is the most popular? Like, what's hot right now? What's the big product that you're selling right now?
Motorized pergolas, definitely. Being able to close it and be a patio cover, but open it up to being a pergola is definitely very popular. Our stacking vertical 4-track window allows for 75% ventilation. I can stack 4 independent sashes all down, all up, anywhere else in between. It's kind of the best of both worlds. It can be a heated, cooled space or just a screened-in porch for you.
Are you saying, is it something like the pergolas except they're vertical? I mean, meaning you can allow fair flow?
They're going to go vertical in a track, and they'll all just stack down or stack up. I make that manually, or I can actually do it to where it's chain-driven, motorized, single-pane, insulated glass systems.
Wow.
I think I understand now. You just keep lifting the window up until it's almost all the way up the top. So it's ultimate airflow or ultimate...
Exactly. 75% ventilation. Much better than your traditional side sliding window system.
Right. And is that safe to say that that's really where the world is going in the world of...
Backyard living is trying to be able to get away from the bugs, extend that use a little bit farther into the winter, and being able to condition it in the summertime.
I got a weird question.
Please.
My grandmother's house, her old screened-in porch had these slats of glass,
jalousie
like this,
windows that would,
and she'd pull the thing and they would go like that.
Yep.
Is that still a thing? Can you guys do that? Or
we don't do jalousies. Jalousies are pretty well dead.
I've never even heard of that word before. So I'm glad I learned
They were
today.
big in the 70s, 80s. Right. Those multi little panels that would pivot out. Kind of a concept like ours, but those have died out a few years ago.
I've got a weird question. I don't know that it's weird, but I would like to have a sunroom. Well, I've got one place that I have that I'd love to have a fireplace in, and I can't. We live in it's a really small. I can't do it. But I would like to have a room that I could put a fireplace in, and then build something like that. That's not a $200 square foot house, that I could go out to, build a fire, and just be able to close it off and be warm. Just hang out. When the fire starts to die down, I go in and go to sleep, which is what we do when we're at one place that I don't get. And is that something that you guys have ever worked around?
Oh, for sure. Lots of fireplaces, fire pits, open flames.
So how would I go about getting that? Do I need to have the fireplace there first, or do you don't sell the pre-made?
We don't sell, but we partner with companies. I can coordinate. We can be as involved or as not involved with your project as you'd like.
So you have a source for where you take it, because at one time we did that where you take the fireplace and you set it, and then you take the chimney and you set it and on top, and then you have a mason that comes and ties the two.
We can truly come out and actually brick it, and then we would build our room to the brick. Yeah. Or there's a lot of the fireplaces now that are just indoor that have a vent that pops out. But yes, the real brick is definitely a beautiful look. I would love to be able to
sort through that and get it to where I could close it off, and because I would go out there. I'd go out there every night during the wintertime, because we love our fireplace, and like I say,
sure.
In Union City, I live in a barn, and so we'd like to be able to get out there and enjoy that.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'd love to do that too, but I don't think I could afford it. I would need a Freemason.
You'd like a Freemason? Oh, I see what you did there.
I got it.
Yeah, he'll sling those around here.
But mini splits are very popular in our rooms as well. Built-in AC and heat, right, all in one. Doesn't have quite the same feel as the fireplace, but
yeah, for sure. We have that in a sunroom at the mini split thing, and they put out pretty nice air too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the idea though, and so speaking of sunrooms, do you guys add on to the house? You don't just do freestanding?
No, more times than not, they're attached right on your existing patio, your existing deck.
Yeah, that was my next question. So you do a lot of tying into houses then, and so do you have to have an engineer to do a job like that, and building permits and all that?
Full room will definitely need permits, and typically, unless you're really rural, they'll require engineering as well. We've got in-house engineers all in place for that as well.
And it's if it's safe to say then, I think if you do all custom work, you have to do a custom engineered drawing on it, but it gets pretty repetitive, and it's pretty
for sure.
reasonable at this point, right?
Very.
Yeah, I would think so.
And actually, there's an outside company that actually does engineering for probably a dozen different sunroom manufacturers that's certified in all the different areas, knows all our stats and specs, and it's pretty easy.
So if all I had was a dream in a backyard and it was grass, and I needed obviously some sort of flooring, what do you guys do? How does that work in your process?
Yeah, we can handle foundation all the way through. We can do the finished flooring. We can do interior fixtures.
Same engineering company would engineer the anything that they need.
Insulated deck system or on a footed concrete foundation.
What do you think is the biggest issue that you run into that you wish the customer knew before contacting you? If you could educate someone on something.
That it's a lot easier process than they think. It's a lot quicker process. I can do 300, 400 square feet foundation through room in about a week.
Nice.
Your traditional room addition is going to take 6 or 8 weeks.
Okay. Traditional room additions, yeah, like say if you call the carpenter out there and then he calls his
all the different trades,
right, all that, right?
Sure.
Yeah, and you turn that in about 1/6 of the time, right?
For sure.
And you can actually, I'm guessing based on what I've seen and what I'm hearing, is that you could turn that into a coolable and heatable room, and you all have it in about a week. Maybe add a little bit for the heat and air to get there.
For sure, for sure. Outside trades might take a little bit, but walls, roof easily in a few days. Foundation in a couple of days.
Might want a little electrical in there, and they can do that after the fact.
It's all built into the wall system. I can design electrical chases for porch lights, for switches, for whatever they want.
That's pretty awesome. Yes. And I know you have a store in Truesdale. Tell us where Truesdale is, because I'm new to the area.
About 45 minutes northwest of St. Louis, or about an hour from here.
I got you. Okay.
Truesdale, Warrenton area. We've got a 111,000 square foot manufacturing facility there.
Oh, manufacturing. And you have a store here too, though.
Yeah, we run our retail right out of that storefront.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and how big of an area do you cover?
We go pretty much Columbia all the way well into Illinois, down to about the Arkansas line, and then I've got dealers in the Quincy, Illinois area.
I got you. Okay. Well, I was just thinking that you probably needed a dealership over in O'Fallon, Illinois.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna cover that. Well, we could definitely partner. We would love to do a little bit of partnership with you for sure.
Well, you know what? I would like to have some of this outside in our pool park to be. We're still working on getting the pool park, but I would like to have some of that out there because it all ties together and it helps the customer visualize what it might be like in their house too. So I would love to, and we've done that a lot today. There's a palm tree guy down there, and
if you partner
engineering company we just talked to a little bit ago, there's a lot of things
if
that
you partnered with everyone we talked to today. I mean, we would have a whole backyard paradise for the customer to one-stop shop for us, and we send them all to everyone.
I can't send them to Watson's though.
Well,
I guess I can for the furniture,
outside furniture. Yeah,
had a great talk with the guy, my next door neighbor there at Watson's, and he's a great guy, a great company too. I've known them for a long time. Had a big time. I've had a great time today, and so help me remember now. The screens that roll down. Do you guys do that?
Yep, motorized screens.
Okay.
Yep. All
right, because that is something that I need now, and I've got a project coming up that we're doing. It's for ourselves, and it's at Kentucky Lake, and it's a bar. And so if you come down and install it, I'll give you free drinks while you're installing. No, I'm going to take that back. after I install it. No, but I want to. So we're going to do like an aluminum, an aluminum structure for the fence height and the spacing, the commercial spacing, and then on the outside of it, I'm going to do a screen that rolls down, and then for when it gets cold, I'm going to do the vinyl that rolls down. And you guys do that as well? Yep. I love that because you can take your space and make it open and airy, or you can make block the mosquitoes out and still have the air, or in the wintertime you can heat the thing. So I love those things. I need to talk to you about that as well. So
for sure.
Would you do that down in Kentucky?
Yeah. Whether we didn't do it direct, I'd have a dealer that was closer to it to handle it for you.
Yeah, who might you have in that area? So think Northwest Tennessee, Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri, Western Kentucky, Southern Illinois.
Paducah, and I forget what the dealer's name is. I've got a rep that covers the Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee for me, and I'm not exactly sure what that dealer's name is.
All right, well that's all good. We'll figure that out. I'll get your card afterward, and we'll what else have we not covered that you think that the world might like to know about SunSpace and anything that's popular, anything you guys are offering now?
Just that they can be as involved or not involved in the project. I can make it turnkey where we do every aspect of it, or I can supply the materials to the do-it-yourself or the handyman that thinks he can do it himself.
Wow.
That would be terrible for me.
He thinks he can do it himself.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
You planted that seed there.
Yeah.
Now you got me scared.
We can always come back and help after the fact.
I love it. All right. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. The ease of the barrier to entry is so much lower than any other type of space that you could put on the back of your house. I think that is important for people to know that you could get in and out of there in a week. Once your space in line comes up, get in and out and quick. That's pretty awesome. Hope we get to do some business together, man.
That'd be great.
I've enjoyed visiting with you, and you've got an excellent looking product. I'll say that.
Thank you.
You guys obviously know what you're doing. Came from Ontario. Your company has a place in Ontario. I do some business with some great people up there.
Sure.
I got a bunch of people there I really think a lot of, care about, that are up there in that area as well.
Sure.
So good people.
Great. So are you on Facebook, YouTube, any of those places?
We have all the social media streams.
Beautiful. So I'll link you on all this as well. What's your website? Where can people reach you?
SunspaceSunrooms.com.
Okay, that's easy. SunspaceSunrooms.com.
All right, I like it.
All right, and with that, I guess we'll wrap it up. Another special edition,
Travis.
Of.
I remember that, right? Oh,
no, that's okay.
I stepped on your line.
No, that's all right. The Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. I'm getting to the point where I forget, almost what it is. But like we say, to end all of them, dive safely.
In tandem sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah, all right.